Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much again for coming to this MOU signing ceremony. There's going to be two signing ceremonies today actually. One is between CLLB and Northport Malaysia Berhad, and number two is going to be between CLLB and KPX Malaysia Berhad. Yeah. So before we start, let's recite Surah Al-Fatihah just to bless the event. Yeah. Al-Fatihah. Yang berbahagia, Dato' Azman Shah Yusof from Northport Malaysia Berhad, CEO Northport Malaysia Berhad. Yang berusaha Miss Reshma Yusof, the founder and managing director for CLLB Malaysia Berhad. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and dignitaries, a very good morning to each of you. Today marks a momentous occasion as we gather here to the signing of Memorandum of Understanding MOU between three parties actually. Yeah, but it's not a tripartite agreement, but CLLB is signing with two parties. Yeah. So before we proceed, I want to introduce our CLLB, which is headed by Ms. Reshma. So she will have something to share about the content of MOU. So without further ado, Ms. Reshma, can you come forward? Okay.
Thank you, Faiz. Assalamualaikum, and thank you very much for coming today. And yes, this is a very momentous time for us to be able to sign an MOU with a very, very established port. So it means a lot to CLLB. And the contents of this MOU would be working together with Northport to offer logistics and supply chain related training programs. In fact, one of the biggest thing that we're looking to launch, and that's why there are two MOUs today, by the way, is the truckers training. So we're looking at dangerous goods drivers training, a lot of focus on dangerous goods logistics, as well as professional competence development for truckers, among other training programs. So thank you so much, and I'd like to find out whether Dato' Azman wants to say a word or two. Would you like to share a couple of words?
Thank you, Reshma. First and foremost, I think an apology is in order. I kept her waiting for how many years? 2 years? Okay. So this is an MOU that was 2 years in the making, but you know, everything happens for a reason. There must be some hikmah behind it. With regards to where we stand with regards to training and all that, all this while we've been very inward looking, training our own staff, and even though we have all the necessary ingredients, we got a nice gig called Northport International Center of Excellence, HRDF certified, accredited, 34 trainers, including myself. But we've never really gone out and widen our horizons. So when we started to reinvent Northport, I guess this is part of the last piece of the puzzle. We do realize that not everybody finds working in the ports sexy. But record has shown that you can have a long-term career in the ports, and we do have second and third generation workers in Northport. So basically, we need to go out and do more in terms of attracting the bright young talents from within the country. And then, of course, the issue then is how do you widen the scope and how do you get a conveyor belt running of talent? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess things have changed from where we were before and where we are today. The era of people working 20 years in a company is no longer there. Yeah? So for us, our approach is if you can get a conveyor belt going, so if we have these guys for 5 years and then they move on to greater things and we still have a nice pipeline coming through, that will be okay. We need to manage our expectations. So that's the reason why we've been on a MOU spree. We have signed with College WIT, we have signed with MUST, now today with CLLB. We are basically looking at every level possible where we can have a conveyor belt of talent. We share together with our partners whatever that we have in terms of modules and facilities and so on and so forth. And hopefully there'll be win-win situation there where we jointly increase the talent pool and increase the talent pool's knowledge, basically, so that they'll be job ready. Yeah. So that's the whole idea. I'm not in the market signing MOUs and just for the sake of it, but there will be ROIs involved. Yeah. So and there will be KPIs involved. Every time I meet Shima, my pengetua at NICE, the profit target goes up lah. So that's the challenge that we are having lah. Yeah. So I hope for best. I know that this is a niche that we have not covered yet in terms of handling of dangerous goods and the transportation of the dangerous goods. I do hope that eventually we'll be able to have an ecosystem for electric vehicles and batteries, because at the moment orang sibuk nak bawa kereta masuk, nak letak charger banyak-banyak, tapi there's no legislation on the logistics handling. Yeah, there is no legislation on the warehouse, the type of warehouse for lithium batteries, right? And the disposal of such. So we are still not complete that in terms of the ecosystem, and I hope that we can actually fill that niche. I've been making a lot of noise to the ministers, but nothing seems to be getting their attention except for Tesla and Tesla's investments and all that. Kapal terbakar, yacht terbakar, dia tak peduli, and that's something that is a bit worrying for me lah. So that's the reason why we chose to go ahead with CLLB, and hopefully we can improve things in Auckland and in Malaysia in general. So that's my 2 cents worth. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Reshma and Dato' Azman. Interesting to note that our beloved Dato' Azman just been conferred the latest Chartered Fellow at CLLT, Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport. Congratulations. Okay, for those who want to take photo with him, I'll take 20%.
Sorry, kita orang ISO 37001 anti-bribery.
Don't worry. You can offer that to me. Yeah. So I'm not ISO. Just kidding. So anyway, since we speak about CLLT, I need to mention a bit. CLLB is a corporate member of CLLT. They are also the International Business Forum member, from the founding member, basically, from the beginning of IBF in Malaysia. Yeah. So coincidentally, Northport is also our corporate member. So they've been there for more than 20 years. So thank you very much, Northport, again, for the continuous support to CLLT. I need to pick up something from Dato' just now. He mentioned about the KPI. So, Shima, the ball is in your court. But what I can guarantee about not KPI, KPX always going to be in this. Okay, I don't want to waste any of your time anymore. I would like to invite again Puan Reshma, together with Dato' Azman, to come over to the front for the signing ceremony. And I'd like to invite the witness, Encik Azman or Jemaah, and from Northport, and Miss Sugunya from CLLB to witness the ceremony.
Yang bagian itu,
So this is the signing of plug between Northport Malaysia Berhad and CLLB Sdn Bhd. Okay, now we exchange. The witness will sign it. The witness will do the signing. Okay. He followed the boss cue. So let's do the exchange. This is a historical moment in.
Nak buka. Okay. Open it. No witness. We'll look at the witness box.
Okay, we do one with the close lah, macam CIT. Okay.
Ada tu, sorry tu buka sikit lagi ni.
Oh,
Buka sikit lagi
buka.
sebab tadi flash tadi.
Ni pula.
Ah,
that's.
Nah, satu je lah. Satu je.
Okay, yeah.
okey.
Salah.
Okey.
Can we have the witness joining the photo shoot?
Okay, now we both have to
Isu and Azman being closer.
for the witnesses to sign.
Mana dulu?
You all need to sit.
Witness mana dekat gambar? Okay, now we can do the other one. Buka.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have one more thing. There's going to be an exchange of plug between CLLB and Northport. The plug from CLLB is for sponsor. Just for the sponsorship plug. So thank you Northport again for sponsoring the event. This is the souvenir or the memento from Northport to CLLB. Thank you very much, Northport. So I'd like to invite KPX Sdn Bhd, boss, Cik Najib. Again, Mr. William, you can join it for the witnessing, and Cik Muhammad Gaddafi from KPX. Witnessing from KPX Sdn Bhd. So the signature, the MOU has been signed prior to this event, but today we get to do the signing of the plug. Then to formalize the collaboration between CLLB and KPX. Probably after this, if you can sign with Westport as well. Westport is another VI.
Yalah.
We were Northport, okay.
Dato', we want to invite you again to the front to have a full photo, group photo with all the signatories, and probably Team Northport can join us as well.
Yes,